All right, so I'm trying something a little bit different tonight. I'm making my first official YouTube video instead of doing a stream and instead of doing my live stream that I've been doing. I had a little bit of connectivity issues last night, so I figured I'd just give this a go, see how it goes, and try to keep it a little bit organic, but make it so my friends can watch, and hopefully a couple new viewers will pop up. So today I'm playing World of Warcraft. It's a game that has been near and dear to my heart for, gosh, 12 years at least, probably. So, what I did is I hadn't played in quite some time. So, I've made a new character. And because I had the veteran status, I have, I got a free level 110. So, this is my level 110 Warlock I made. I just wanted to try something. I had played warlocks before, but my higher levels are a shaman, a priest, a druid, and a paladin. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit, but not too different, and just check out what I could do and see what was going on with this. So it's kind of a new adventure for me, but familiar enough territory that I know what's up. So I'm guessing there's an event going on. Oh, Brewfest, of course. So Brewfest is going on, and I'm not, incredibly worried about the Brewfest. I'm just kind of trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing. So Brewfest organizer, I presume that guy is going to be, yeah, he's not here. So that's cool. So, there we go. So this character is Horde. This is a Troll Warlock that I am playing. I like both. I honestly don't have a specific preference per se over Horde versus Alliance. I started as an Alliance player when I originally started back in about 2006, I believe. And so I'm not one way or the other. I have, in the big scheme of things, had better luck with Horde, just as far as maturity and the gameplay. But I still really like Alliance, and all of my characters that are higher level are actually Alliance currently, except for this one. That's why I decided to go this angle with my Warlock, and just to make it Horde, and just to kind of try to mix it up and do something a little bit different. I guess I should start some professions. I did pick up archaeology when I started my character yesterday during my live stream. Oh, I have to go get my sweet faster flying. But so I did pick up archaeology. I feel like I am a warlock, so maybe I should do some like tailoring and tailoring and enchanting perhaps. I like leatherworking. Well, not leatherworking. I like skinning and mining because they make money. Tailoring and enchanting can, but don't really. So I'll probably just go ahead and do some gathering skills. So I'm currently looking for a profession trainer, and I'm going to do mining. Alright, so he's pointing me in the right direction of a miner. Maybe. Okay, sweet. It's been so long since I've played, and it's been very long since I've played Horde. So I will probably run into things, I will probably mess up and go the wrong direction. It's gonna happen. But I at least halfway know what I'm doing, so I'll take what I can get on that one. So right now I'm flying over to get my mining ability. There he is. There's my mining trainer. And so basically what I'm going to do is just get mining. Woohoo, I can mine. And I guess I'm just going to go around and gather some stuff. This is just kind of me trying to see what I can do, and just kind of have a little test of what I am capable of as far as recording and producing a YouTube video. So it's not going to be anything spectacular or fancy. I just kind of want to see what I'm producing and what kind of feedback we can get, because I'm working on getting a setup. So I appreciate anybody watching this and giving me a view, but also giving me any feedback you can. I mean, it's a hobby, but I am working hard to try to put forth a good quality content, just because that's something that I'm looking forward to and I enjoy. So if any feedback's good, any subscriptions or likes would also be heavily appreciated, but I'm not going to beg. So thanks again for watching this. If you're getting to this point, you've been listening to me ramble on for a little bit. What my character, if you're unfamiliar with World of Warcraft, is doing, I'm flying around looking for these little yellow dots on my map, and they're veins, so that I can fly around, go to them, and mine. Mining, it's a fairly simple concept if you're a gamer of any extent, but mining, you just gather the copper. And in World of Warcraft, there is a thing called an auction house. So you put forth your product on the auction house. You make stacks. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. You make stacks. Like right now, it's currently a stack of 5. But you'll make a stack of 20. And that's when you decide to put it onto the auction house. And the prices always are different. But it's a profitable way to make money in World of Warcraft. People buy your ore to use it to produce armor and other things for themselves and for other players. So it can make you some pretty decent money. And when you haven't played, and as long as I haven't played, and not to mention the fact that this is an entirely brand new character that I just, leveled to 110 doing nothing, I'm pretty content with just making some money off of mining. I've never been a big profession player in World of Warcraft. I've done them for fun and for, I've just done it for S's and grins, but I've never really been a big player of the professions. Worthwhile, definitely helpful, but not too worried about it. So if you're looking for a profession guide, you're not going to get one from me, because I'm just absolutely garbage at it. If you didn't see my live stream yesterday, just to explain a little bit, a warlock, you have minions. This is called a void walker. He'll accompany me and hang out with me, and he protects me from anybody that tries to attack me and do damage to me, because he's a good boy. I actually, nope, sorry. I was going to put him on aggressive, but apparently they got rid of aggressive, so that's cool, whatever. But it's a little bit of a boring thing to kind of watch me mine, but again, I'm just kind of trying to check it out, see what's going on, see where we could go with this, and I don't know, maybe get some people turned on to World of Warcraft, because something I noticed last night that I had mentioned in my live stream is just that it's been a really long time since I've played World of Warcraft, and I came back, and it was kind of exciting for me to see that some of my old friends are still here. And I mean, I have had many close friends in the game come and go, and I've, made friends, lost friends. And it's a video game, but it's kind of a nice little fun thing to do as well. Just to have that community and that sensation of, what the Hades? Hey, bud. But, this is my Voidwalker decided to proc, and so he's a little bit buffer now, and he defends me a little bit better. Still wish I could just make him go aggressive, but I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just am so out of practice on this. So I just going through the low level areas, mining the copper, which is the the lowest mineral you can mine in here. Just because I'm kind of a novice, you know, like I said, so. Woohoo! So just kind of checking everything out, and oh, you interrupted my mining. But back to the point before, it's really cool to see that some people are still playing and some people really enjoy the game as much as me. It sounds incredibly corny, but this game is a game that I've really enjoyed for quite some time, and I've never found a game that I enjoyed as much as World of Warcraft for as long as I've enjoyed World of Warcraft. Yes, there are other games. Sure, maybe there are better games depending on how... Oh, okay, cool. Now I procced. Sure, there are probably better games in terms of maybe graphics or action. It's really all in your opinion of what a game should be or is, or, you know... And I'm not here to judge anybody on any games they play. This is all about what I find to be the game that brings me the most pleasure. And that's World of Warcraft. And that was why it was a no-brainer for me to play this when I got my stream going, and now to make it my first YouTube video. Because it's a game I'm comfortable with, a game I'm familiar with for the most part, and a game that I truly enjoy. And I think that at the end of the day, anytime you watch a YouTuber or a streamer, when they actually enjoy the game, that's where you can really see it shine and come through. And that makes the best videos, in my opinion. So I thought about trying different games. I asked friends, hey, you know, what about this game? What about that game? And they all were just like, you know, it's probably for the best if you just decide to choose a game you really like. And I think that was well suited for me too, because I am happy to make the video, happier to produce the video, and overall it's a pleasant experience for me. At the end of the day, I didn't mean to pick that up, but hopefully I can turn some people on to World of Warcraft, or at least get some people interested in watching my product, because I want to do this for fun, but I also would like to make some sense of community and maybe even some friends out of this. So what I'm on is the purple. It's the Swift Purple Wind Rider. A Wind Rider is kind of like, I mean, I guess you would kind of look at it and it's got wings like a bat, but a body more like a lion, and then it's got these masks. I think it's cool. I guess you could get into that whole debate if it's humane, but it's a video game and it's a fictional character, so you know. Every time you mine, you get a little bit of experience, which is cool. It's not doing a whole lot for me because I'm level 110, but it's kind of cool. You get a little bit of experience, gonna make some money. Around here, there are these harpies. They're low level. They will mess you up if you were a low level out here, because they are pretty brutal. But they're nothing as far as I go. They've got the red harpy, the blue harpies, and I think they're pretty cool little character designs myself. So I'm pretty into it. The harpies, I think they're one of the cooler characters within World of Warcraft, and you generally encounter them at lower levels. Now, I'm speaking from the experience before the latest expansion. I just purchased the expansion. I've just started playing it, so I can't really make a huge opinion or definitely tell you don't encounter the harpies later on, but they're not around too terribly much in later areas. I guess you do see them in Burning Crusade some, but I know I always think about the harpies as being something that you see over here in Durotar, which is the starting area for ogres and orcs. No, ogres are not a character. Orcs and I think it was orcs and trolls, and now it's just orcs because trolls got their own area, if I'm correct. I could totally be talking out my butt right now. I'm trying to think. Tauren have their own area. I think it was the orcs and the trolls both started in the same area, and now trolls have their own island. So this is the starting area for orcs. It is right outside the city gates of the city of Orgrimmar, which you can see right over here. And that's one of the main cities for the Horde. You have Orgrimmar, you have Undercity, you have Thunder Bluff, you have the city for the Blood Elves that I can't think of its name right now. So you can fly around. Well, if you're traveling, you're going to be traveling by foot. But this is Razor Hill. This is an area full of, these are NPCs that give quests. There will be an inn over here. And with inns, you have an innkeeper. And when you are playing World of Warcraft, you have an innkeeper, and you go up to them, and you speak to them, and you can make that inn your home. And by making it your home, you save it so that when you press your Hearthstone, which I'm hovering over right now, it'll take you. If I were to go through with this, it would send me to Orgrimmar. I'm not going to go through with it because I'm kind of exploring, just checking stuff out. But it'll take you to wherever you set your Hearthstone. So you don't go back to the initial place that you began, which is where I'm kind of trying to head over to the starting zone for orcs just to show it. And this is one of the quest areas when you're a low level. It's a little castle set up. I want to say I can cut through over here to get to that area. But you do want to have your home set to somewhere else once you start the game. Because, yes, right over here is the starter zone for orcs. The Valley of Trials. This is where you will start your character if you chose to be an orc. And this will be where you get to, I think, about a good level 10 or so. I'm not 100% sure how far you would go. Okay, these guys are all a bunch of high levels. Hi, guys. There is a ton of high levels out here. That's really weird. Not too common. I forgot this is a stupid roleplay server, so we're gonna just... So anyway, this guy's level 2. So just to show you that this is where you start out when you're a low level. And, wow. And then you got to do some quests like making these guys wake up because sometimes they sleep. Not sure where these guys came in. That's a newer quest, I guess, because I've never seen them. But yeah, so that kind of gets the point across. These are all of your trainers. This is a warrior trainer, a hunter trainer, mage, shaman, monk, rogue. There's a demon trainer, a warlock trainer, a weaponsmith, an armor and shield crafter, a cloth and leather merchant. Up here is the butcher and the general goods. She is apparently dancing on a table. That's cool. Good for her. Good for you, lady. And then this is the building where you would go in to check some stuff out and talk to the grunts and look around, and all this Brewfest stuff's going on. But yeah, so these are captured Northwatch scouts. And can I kill it? I can kill it. Yeah, so stuff has changed a little bit since I've originally played. And I mean, it's only been a couple years since I last played World of Warcraft, but I'm seeing that there are some noticeable differences. Okay. I also keep spinning and can't get my head around where I'm going. So there we go. So now we're out of it. I think that for my initial YouTube video, just to check stuff out, I'm going to try to do a little bit of editing to it just to see what I can do. I'm no professional. I am by no means any of the famous YouTubers you can think of. I'm not going to have quite as high quality, or maybe even nowhere near as high quality. But I definitely appreciate you checking this out. Please stick around for more. If this one goes well, I will start making YouTube videos on the regular, and they will be more interesting than this. I can play a couple different games. It doesn't just have to be World of Warcraft. But I also like to do live streams on my Twitch. My Twitch is ILoveYouGamerGirlD. And I like to go on there and play. Sometimes I play a game called Realm of the Mad God, which is a simple little 8-bit game. And it's considered hardcore because when you die, you lose everything. It's a weird little game, but it's a fun little clicker time killer, and it's completely free to play. So if anybody's interested in that one, as opposed to the subscription-based setup that you have to put money into, just let me know what you thought about my video, and subscribe, like, give me some comments, and please share. The more clicks I get, the more views I get, the better I can judge if people are interested in the content that I'm producing. So thank you very, very much for watching. Bye-bye.